And Woody likes the crooked cock.
Defending, so that's more fun.
I saved this as a topic.
Yes. Kept track of how many times you nutted per.
Yeah, this isn't me.
This is all yours, Woody?
No, but I would be proud. Jesus, this warrior.
What happened in March? This guy fucking jerked off 2.5 times a day.
This guy tracked how many times he nutted over the course of a year. Very few tolerance days here. He is pretty much every day jerking it, but averaging twice a day.
Is gnarly. He
Right.
like all right. March 16th, my birthday. This man jerked off 7 times.
Dude, someone in the comments had that same birthday, and he said the same thing. He's like, "You jerked off 7 times on my birthday."
That's Tucker's account.
Yeah, oh wait, it's me. You're right. That's top comment. I mean,
Look at that.
Dude, I'm just now like getting a good look at this data.
That's a lot of.
This is an astounding amount of masturbating.
That's way too many 4-a-days.
yeah.
Right? It's way too many 3-a-days. That's the real kicker to me.
Honestly, way too many 2-a-days. Guys, like we're looking at like the majority of these. All right, well, hold on.
He averages
it's like,
2.
What, 125. Yeah, he averages 2, but like, I'm saying, yeah. Oh my God, he's his dick going.
We should sponsor this guy with lock and load.
You know what's crazy? Not once did he jack off 6 times.
Right?
True.
He was sitting on 6 and said, "Why stay at 6 when I could push the boundary to 7?"
He has
This guy is
3
a fucking-
5s and a 7, but no 6s.
This guy is a fucking loser.
What? This
No,
guy's a
but he
champion, and this guy is. I moved to sponsor him for lock and load.
Loser.
Think about how much. All right, here's something. You know, all those like you've seen those videos. It's like on a spectrum or something where they like have a bunch of strangers come and they all stand on a spectrum. It's like masturbation, and you have like the "I'll never touch my dick" and the like "I jerk off every day" kind of guys. This guy on a spectrum, like he one of those people was like, I stopped masturbating and I freed up all this free time to like better myself. This guy has at minimum 1 hour a day that he spends masturbating. And on these like 7 days, these 4 days, we're talking like 2 hours of free time. He could learn like French or like study day trading, but he's jerking it.
I disagree. There's no way he's spending an hour. This is a master of his craft, clearly. This guy gets 2 a day in 30 minutes, I'm betting.
I bet he is addicted to masturbating and pornography, and so he's probably edging Jim Norton style for hours and hours and hours a day. Think about this. You bust 7 times in a day.
Mm-hmm.
How long does 7 take?
2 hours.
Right, like 5.
You're just like, because you're active. I'm trying to imagine you beating up for the 7th time a day, and you just be like, I'm actively disinterested in this. It's not even that I'm not enjoying it. I would rather not.
This is the guy that's pissed off that he ran out of porn.
Yeah,
and he's right.
And you know what? You were talking about that spectrum thing where it's like, doesn't touch your dick. Always touches his dick. This guy, have you ever seen where they're like, if Susan is the sun and Timothy is the moon, that's the real distance, 200 yards. Isn't that? He would be hundreds of yards past the addict. This guy,
he's a super user.
I feel like you guys are giving him too hard of a time.
What?
And this
Are you
7 being outrageous. When I was in college, Jackie and I had sex 11 times in a day once.
That's sex.
Well, this is sex
That's
too.
a lot of sex. Hold on.
That's too much.
So
I wouldn't
much
like
sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, about like after 6, you're just not having fun. Now you're just doing it for score.
No,
Sick.
no, I enjoyed all 11. I disagree wholeheartedly.
The last time he just withering away. He's consumed you, heart and soul. Yeah, well, I think, dude, Tucker really hit the nail on the head with the look at how many 3 a days.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is a true masturbating 3 times in a day. That's a lot.
Normal.
This guy's an adult. This guy is not.
How do you know he's an adult?
I remember when I was 13 being like unlimited fun, like, but not this.
This guy, I know that this guy is no younger than 16 years old because he put together a competent data sheet. All right. And he's stuck with it for a full year. That is like, this guy is dedicated to putting this together. There's no way, shape, and form in which in my mind, this guy is under 18. I'd say if I had to guess, he's 20.
He's between 16 and 21. I'm calling it.
Okay.
And,
All right.
and
Has anybody found?
I can look. Let's see. Who posted it?
I'm already looking at his profile, by the way.
Something.
I nutted 7 times on March 17th. It was St. Patty's Day. As a whole, March as a whole was a high average nut month. This is because sudden free time from school Pornhub Premium was free, and it just felt like masturbating.
This dude is a champion. Stop teasing him. How old are you? Someone replied.
He's 17.
17?
Yeah.
Are you guessing, or did you see it?
Somebody says you're 17 and you have a porn addiction.
No, porn addiction isn't a real thing. He's just really good at watching porn.
Yeah.
All I gotta say, he says he's 17. All I gotta say is this dude, oh man, sorry, I'm just reading his paragraph about him defending that he's not addicted to porn and masturbation.
read his response.
Right. A lot of people say that I need to get help or that I'm addicted to porn and masturbation. I don't believe her that these comments are valid. Although from an outside perspective, I would think the same thing. I rarely ever force myself to masturbate and only do it if I want to and if I can. You can see this in March and October. In March, there was no school, free Pornhub Premium, and I just felt like doing it. So that was my highest average. In October, IRL school started for the first time in 6 months, so I didn't have as much free time to masturbate, and I often didn't just feel like doing it. I'm able to control myself. I think that this is a reason enough to say I don't have an addiction, although I'm not an expert on the subject. This man pointed to October, where he only jacked off 1.25 times a day.
He's a champion. I'm sold. I'm convinced. He's great.
And it's funny that, he described addiction in there.
Yeah,
he was
to a T.
I only jack off when I want to. I only drink when I want to. I never force myself to drink. It's just that I want to drink every morning at 8 a.m. I'm not forcing myself. I want to do it.
Right.
I want that bump of cocaine after lunch.
I'm in full control. You see, when I had a bunch of family meetings, I only had 1/2 a handle every day. But the days that I didn't have that, I had 2 handles. It was fine.
I check off at least 3 times, I start to get shaky. That's not addiction.
Stop the presses. I want this guy's face on the label of Lock and Load. He's the man. And
I guarantee you see his face. He is not the man. That's.
Oh, can I read this? Somebody top comment. You really missed out by not nutting into a bucket for every single nut. OP. Well, I originally planned to nut into a small measuring cup with a lid 10 times every couple of months to get an average nut volume, but that would be most accurate for the whole year. The first time I nutted into the cup, everything went great. I closed the cup and hid it so nobody would see. But then later in the day when I opened it, I almost puked because the air coming out of it stank so much. It was literally 80% as bad as recently deceased animals. Worse than literal shit. Never again.
This guy's great. I love this guy.
I mean, he is a go-getter, but
yes.
God damn. And
at least he got
out where it's like, oh no, that was St. Patty's Day. It's like, wait, the day you go out with friends generally and do something.
Well, yeah, had extra time to nut.
The day you beat off 7 times in honor of St. Patrick.
he didn't jerk off on Valentine's Day because he said he had dry hands.
All right.
I wish that St. Patrick's Day was followed by something other than a 1.
Yeah, recovery day.
Right? That's his tolerance day. He just jerks off once.
Recovery day.
A huge hangover from beating off 7 times on St. Patrick's Day.
March started
woke
off
up
slow.
Covered in his own cum like a fucking Krispy Kreme donut.
See how it goes. This is ectoplasm. Randy Marsh covered in cum. Brazilian fart porn.
Kyle, is this the man or is this guy awful? Are you up to speed on the topic?
He's awful. Here? Yeah, he's awful. Like you got to calm down with that. This is someone who is spending far too much time at home, and I spend a lot of time at home.
He's 17.
Ooh, yeah. When I was 17,
He's
I did not
occupied 8 hours a day, though, right?
At 17,
Because of school.
he should really like I guarantee this guy. Clearly, this guy isn't getting laid, right? Like,
Right.
there's no. Can we envision a scenario where this guy is getting laid and jerking off that
It
much?
hasn't come up because it was a foregone conclusion.
It's a
Yeah.
foregone conclusion, and a big part of the reason he's
doesn't
not
need to
getting
get
laid.
laid.
Is this masturbation. He has no sex drive in between like jerking it 3 times a day. He's like, I could like, go take a shower and I don't know, go to the mall and look for, well, you don't go to a mall, look for a girl, but go to the bar. He's 17. I don't know where 17-year-olds get girls. I know where I get 17-year-old girls, but I don't know where.
Oh, man. It's such an old. Just head on down to Blockbuster.
Were you guys all having sex at 17?
Yeah.
I was definitely having sex at 17.
not on a regular basis for sure.
I don't have sex now, but
it was my main
fucking back in the
focus.
day.
It was
my main focus to finger bang or grab some titties or get something going on, get a ball sucked.
I was almost 18 when I lost my. I was like the following month I turned 18.
I was 16 when I lost my virginity.
Nice. Kyle, I like
But
your
you have
point,
sex now.
Kyle, of like that is the reason he's not getting laid. We talked about like he's clearly addicted to porn, and anytime he's getting horny, the thought of going out and being social and working to get a girl is like to him probably like, oh.
I ended on that note. I love the
That was the
wordplay.
best
Very
shit
nice.
I've ever heard.